When it comes to winter weather here across the Tennessee Valley, we can see different types of winter weather precipitation that falls during the winter season. So, like I said, there's four. Let's start out with the most common, which is rainfall. We'll also be dealing with freezing rain and sleet occasionally, and then of course, our all-time favorite, some snow heading into the winter season. So today I'm going to tell you just exactly how these different types of precipitation form and why we see them throughout the winter season. So let's start with the most common, which is rain. Every pellet of precipitation that you see that falls to the ground starts as some sort of frozen crystal, also known as snow, because the higher up you get within the atmosphere, the colder temperatures get. So once we see that precipitation starting to fall from the clouds, we are going through a freezing layer. So the snow is going to melt to rain in a deep layer of warm air that you see right here, and that extends all the way to the surface. So that's why once the snow starts to melt, it moves through that warm layer and stays as rainfall until it hits the ground. Now, freezing rain is a little different, but it is still rain. So freezing rain is going to start as the snow moves out of the cloud. It's going to move through a warm layer, which is just above freezing temperature. Keep in mind, our freezing temperature is 32 degrees or below Fahrenheit. And then it's going to go back into a little bit of a cooler layer, and that's what's going to make things on the frozen precipitation side. So snow melts to rain in a warm layer above the surface, and then it freezes upon contact with the colder surface. So think the grass is sitting at a temperature right around 32 degrees or below. That's when we have freezing rain. Next is sleet. Sleet is going to be a kind of the same thing as freezing rain. It just has more of a deeper frozen level after it comes through that warmer level. So the snow is going to melt into the warm layer above the surface, and then it's going to refreeze into ice pellets that's in that cold layer above the surface. So that's why it's on the harder side once it starts to hit the ground. Now, of course, we have snow, which is probably the easiest type of precipitation that we see as it falls, because it only goes through a freezing layer. It doesn't have that warm layer to go through where it melts and then will start to refreeze. So snow, it just remains snow due to the freezing layer extending from the cloud base all the way to the ground. So keep in mind, that's going to be that air temperature of 32 degrees or below.
Get Fox 54 Plus for Roku and Fire TV. Watch local newscasts live or on your schedule, plus exclusive specials like Weekend Review, a recap of the week's top stories. Fox 54 Plus, live, local, and always on.
I'm meteorologist Emily Owen. If you've ever wondered why hurricanes spin the way they do, if you've ever asked how fireworks get their colorful sparkle, if you've ever wanted to know more about the weather around you, then you'll love Emily Explains. I take your weather wonders and I give you the answers to those questions and some facts you may not have ever considered. It's a new digital-only series, and it's on every Monday at 7 p.m. right here on Fox 54 Plus.